welcome back to another Insider. And today we are talking about something that is a very useful tool for businesses, including translators. I'm talking about Google Workspace, and I am going to talk about the different aspects of Google Workspace. What can we use it for? What are the do's and don'ts in Google Workspace? So come with me. Let's talk about Google Workspace. So let's talk about Google Workspace. This is a tool that it's been out in a while. It's people know about it, and a lot of people use it. In fact, a lot of business use platforms like Google Workspace or Microsoft 360 to organize their businesses, and that's fine. Depending on what you want to do and what type of business you run, it can be a very, very useful tool, I would say. One of the most important features is the Google Business Profile. I think that is a very important thing, but you can have that on a free account, so that's fine. But that will help you get reviews and a higher ranking by Google. So if you create a very good Google Business Profile, people can go there and put their reviews about your business. You can even, after the end of each project, send an email when you send your invoice, etc., and kindly ask your clients if they could leave you a review on your Google profile and give the link for them to do so. There's also the option of a QR code if you want to use the QR code. And the more reviews you have on Google, and if obviously they are good reviews, Google just push you up into the ranking. So that's exactly what you want in terms of SEO, not only your keywords, etc., but also your Google ranking. And if you have a 5-star ranking by your clients, that obviously will help to push you up. So it is a very, very, very important feature. There are other features you can use, like the Google Drive, the Google Mail, which on a paid account can be connected to your business email. Before you could connect your business account to a Google Mail account for free. I actually managed to have 2 of my updated boards accounts connected, but now Google changed that, and it is only possible on a paid plan, and the accounts that have been connected before on a free plan have now been transformed, and a Google account has been created, although you can still choose to have the business account associated with it. It's one of those things. Everything is becoming more and more on a paid version these days. So the email, if you want to connect it to a Google profile, you may be asked to join a paid account for that. But then you have Google Forms, Google Sheets, Google Meet, in case you need to have meetings and documents that you need to share. For example, the forms, you can create surveys. I had my client satisfaction survey created on Google Forms. I discontinued it because it didn't attract much attention with clients. And at the end of the day, I think a Google review will be preferable, even though I really enjoyed, or I really liked the fact of having a client satisfaction survey, because it would help me ascertain what clients think, but it was not getting any responses, so I decided to discontinue. So if you have documents that you may need to share with clients or other colleagues or etc. You might use these Google Forms, Google Sheets, etc. in order to have it there in your Google Drive and be accessible to everyone you want to have access to. But there are safety and privacy issues, and that's what we need to bear in mind if we are going to use something like this. As translators, we are under strict confidentiality clauses. Personally, I don't use any cloud platform to store client information or documents. This has been the case since I started. I have a storage device for my work related files, including even my glossaries, invoicing system and management system. As you know, I have created my own, which I teach how to do in my courses and through my mentoring program. However, as a mentor, I can use it for several things, like sharing documents with my mentees. And on that front, it's been very, very useful because I can, for example, our mentoring program logbook can be there and I can share with my mentees. And that is not, a document that would pose any safety concerns at all. And other documents that I want to share with my mentee, such as tutorials and things like that. So it's perfectly fine on that front. I can create surveys. I can have meetings through Google Meet. I can use Teams. These days, there's a lot of options on that front. You still have the Zoom, you have Google Meet, you have Teams. So this is just another one. And there is a lot of other things you can do. I also use Google Workspace with my work at the Portuguese language division, at the Aussie Portuguese language division, from which I'm now a delegate and I'm running the division myself. So, and there we share documents not only with the division, the members of the division, but all the admin members of each division have another group, which is the executive group, and there we share important administrative documents that concern to all the divisions and are accessible to all the delegates and deputies of each division. So in that case, it is also very useful. In the case of the email, on a paid plan, you can get customized layouts, which I'm using for the Portuguese language division. That can be handy if you want to send specific emails, for example, newsletters. In my case, I'm using it when I send the agenda for the next language division meeting. I create a layout where I put a flyer of that particular event, what's going to happen, and usually I get also a link. So I put a button where people can click and redirect them to a Google form so they can confirm, so they can register for the event, they can confirm their attendance, etc., etc. So this is, for example, how you can use it and how I am actually using it for the Aussie Portuguese language division. I must say, Aussie has a plan that incorporates a lot of paid features because, of course, it's a company. But on my own business, I do not have any paid plans. So I do not have, for example, the email layouts and all these other features. But quite frankly, I am not using them at all. I do not send newsletters to my clients. I do not use that sort of layout. I have all my emails on my Outlook platform, so it's all fine. Now, free versus paid. Again, it depends on the type of business that you have and its necessities. for my business, I don't need a paid version, as I was just saying. I have my Google profiles, and that is what I mostly use it for. As I said, I created for my school and for updated words translations, and that was for free, so it's included in the free plan. I can use it, the other features in support of my mentoring program and for the Aussie mentoring program and the language division, but mostly for my business, the free plan is fine. I would say that for most translators, a free plan will be enough. However, if you want to use features like, for example, the email layouts or something like that, then you must consider a paid version. If you, for example, instead of working on your own, if you have, like Updated Words once was, a team of independent translators and you have meetings, and for example, you want to record those meetings to keep it on your files or something like that, then you would have to sign up for a paid version that will allow you to record meetings. But it all depends on what you need. Also note that when you check the Google pricing, the prices shown are per month per user. Per month per user. To get the accurate figure, you must set the number of users at the top left corner of your screen, and then you will get the accurate figure for your needs. Please don't get confused and go there, and whatever you see there, you assume that will fit you. Yes, if it's just you, and you can create aliases. So for example, you are one user yourself, you create one email that would be like the admin email, and then you create aliases, and then those emails can work independently, but still they will be on you, and that's fine. You can do that. But if you have, for example, if you work with 2 or 3 people, then you have 2 or 3 users and so on. So then you would have to set the number of users that you need for your business. So that is important. To get the accurate figure, you just need to set up the number of users. The more complex your needs are, the more expensive it gets, but that's obvious. So it is up to you to choose the best fit, or if it even is a fit for you at all. Some businesses might think, well, this is really not for me, so they might be just not using it. So I will leave the link below for Google Workspace pricing, so you can have a look, and also for my mentoring program. As you know, I've got my school, Updated Words Learning, and there you can access my course, the business course for translators, or my 12-month mentoring program, where apart from the course, which is obviously included, you will get the weekly meetings and also special master classes where you can learn how to do, for example, how to create your own business tools, your website, SEO, and all that, those aspects of the business. So if you want, I'll leave the link below, and you can join me in this mentoring program and let me help you get your business going. So for today, I hope you like this video, this insider about Google Workspace. If you're not using it, and if you actually consider it, I hope this helped you see what are the options there and what you can do within your business. I would say for the business profile is very important, but again, you can do that on a free plan. As I said, for most of us, I think the free plan would be enough. But of course, you are the one who know better about your own business, and of course you need to make the decision. So today I left you all the cards on the table, what you can do with Google Workspace. There's Microsoft 360 offer similar options. However, I find that Microsoft 360 may be slightly more expensive per user, and therefore I decided to talk about Google Workspace. If you would like me to do a video on the Microsoft product, I would be very happy to do so. Please leave me a comment below and I will be very happy to do about the Microsoft 360 as well. So as I said, I'll leave the link below for the Google Workspace pricing and also for my mentoring program. And of course, if you have any suggestion about something you would like me to discuss in our insiders, please leave a comment below. Or if you have anything to add to this video, any comment, any opinion you would like, your experience, are you paying for your Google Workspace? What is your expenses? What is your experience? Share with us so we can all know about it and discuss all these things that I believe are important for us. Before I go, I would like to, like I always do, ask you to put a like on the video and subscribe the channel with a little click on the bell so you get a notification of a new insider every week. Before I go, I would like to thank you all for watching. I'll see you next week. Have a good one. Bye.